Howdy everyone, welcome back to another video on the Bix Keeps YouTube channel, and today I have a little precarious build for you guys that involves a very old USB cable. I honestly don't know what this thing is. I'm too young to understand what this thing is. Anyways, before we even get into that, I'd like to mention that only a small percentage of y'all are actually subscribed. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Also leave a like and leave a comment because I love reading the comment section. No joke, it will make my day 100 times better if you leave a comment, because honestly all the comments I get are usually pretty positive, and honestly it makes me feel good when I'm having a pretty bad day, which I've been having pretty recently because of COVID and everything, but that's for a whole nother day to talk about. The last thing I need to mention before we even get into any of the content is that by the time this video has been uploaded, the keyboard competition has been completed, so no more submissions can be put in. The winner has already been chosen. It's all announced in my Discord, so if you guys want to see more stuff in my Discord, like more competitions, giveaways, and stuff like that, join the Discord, because we are just over 200 members and it's very active, and I quite literally had to mute notifications on my phone for my Discord server because how many notifications I got from Discord. Like, my friends are looking over at my phone and they're like, what on earth, why are there so many people talking in your Discord? So yeah. Oh, and before the people from my Discord watch my video and get mad that I haven't mentioned this yet, I also have a Reddit. Yes, I have a Reddit. Join that too. There is a link in the description for that too. One of my fans made it. Or yeah. Okay, let's get into it. So the reason why I have this old cable is because this build requires it. It is the Daisy 40 from KP Republic, and honestly it's a very interesting layout, and those who are new to the keyboard hobby are going to be like, why on earth is it so small? And honestly, I was confused first. I'm like, how do 40% keyboards work? How do 50s? They don't even have number keys. There's no number keys on this thing. So the way this works is you can have a button on your keyboard that is mapped to set to another layer. How layers work is it's all through your configuration software, to where when you press a button, you can have buttons on your keyboards do multiple things. Like, you can have your Q button set to 1 on the second layer. It's kind of hard to explain in a video because I'm tired, and it's very, very difficult to explain right now, but yeah, I think we should just get right into it. I'm honestly really excited. I actually haven't been this excited for a board in a bit. Besides this was very excited. But it's time to get into some of the stuff I'm actually going to be using in this build. The switches I'm going to be using are just out of frame. Let me just move them onto the desk. I know I'm being a little bit, non-gentle with them, but they are the Cherry MX Hyperglide Blacks. Really, really nice switches. Honestly, I haven't tried out one of these lubed yet, and I'm hoping that these are going to be really good, because I already have high expectations for the switches. I've heard sound tests, and I've heard they are really good, and they're pretty redeeming for Cherry MX in general. They have a pretty nice actuation force that's very good for my fingers, and it's pretty heavy. And I like really heavy switches because of my, big fingers and like how heavy they are. So I think we're going to I'm saying this into the video. I need to do a little bit of a montage here, because this is gonna take a while. Not as long as it usually would for a 60%, because I only have to lube a good 41 switches, I think. I honestly don't know how many it is. All right, so it took a little bit longer than expected to take apart each and every single switch, but at least I didn't go insane because I had the people in my Discord. So if you guys want to be part of that small group of people who keep me from going insane, join my Discord, as I like to build keyboards in there all the time. So yeah. Also, the montage does kind of cut short because my phone does end up dying, and I end up just doing a lot of it off camera, and then I get mad at building this keyboard because I realize how much extra stuff I have to do. Like, sometimes I have to desolder a switch and stuff like that. It kind of sucks, but other than that, the keyboard build was pretty fun to do. All right guys, here is the final product of this whole little build. Honestly, it looks very nice. So let me kind of explain to you guys what it went into this. Of course, I'm going to talk about the keycap set. This is actually a GMK Dark Olivia clone, and I know using clones is kind of like a bad thing. Not really. I don't think so, because I like PBT a lot better than Abia. So honestly, I thought this was the better option and the cheaper option, of course. And honestly, it really fits the board pretty well. The other thing I'd like to mention is that this board is kind of plateless right now. I might fix that in the future because I didn't really find a good plate for this board. So maybe just sometime in the future I'll get one. And the last thing I'd kind of like to mention is that the stabilizers I used for this build are the Duroc V2 Smoky Stabs. And honestly, I don't think I could go back to using any other type of stabilizer. Like plate mounts, ew, disgusting. KBD fans, no. Just get those out of here. Duroc stabs. Duroc fanboy, yeah. I'm not even trying to be biased here. I'm a Duroc fanboy, and there is a good reason why. It's because of their stabs and their switches. But anyways, I might as well do a typing test now, just to show you guys how this thing sounds, you know, with the plateless design. Should also mention that this thing is tape modded, of course, because it's a really kind of hollow design, and I tested it before putting on the tape mod, and it didn't sound that good. So before I get into that, I'd just like to mention that this is the end of the video, and if you guys made it to this point in the video, please leave a comment like hashtag Daisy40small. I don't know, just to show that you got to this point in the video. Anyways, enjoy the typing test.